Good morning. Welcome to Northman's Morning Devotional with Gary and AJ. Grab your coffee and let's start off the day right.
Good morning and welcome to Northman Coaching's Daily Devotional with Gary and AJ. I am Gary. This is my good friend and co-host, AJ. Morning, brother.
Morning, sir.
Happy
How
Cinco
are
de
you?
Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, we need a margarita instead of a coffee.
That would be nice.
It would be
I'll
nice,
take.
especially
I
for
will.
breakfast.
I do like the Bloody Mary a little more with breakfast, but
That's
I'll
not
take
Mexican at all.
I know.
But anyway,
Just because
look,
better with
how about a
breakfast.
Corona?
All right. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Because he lives, therefore do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:3. In 1 Peter 5:7, the Bible tells us, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Trust God with your problem and let worry be replaced by the supremacy of Jesus. You know, I really like that because I'm gonna go with both angles here. And just real quick, if you like our morning devotionals, please like and subscribe. Now I'm gonna equate this to the men's works. You know, we talk a lot about our age, right? About age
Yeah.
and how age really isn't a factor. There's never a point where you're too old to change things in life, to better things in life. And on the other flip side of things, people are always so worried about tomorrow and what tomorrow is going to bring. And a lot of us equate that to our past, what's already happened. You're just not living in the moment. You need to live in today. You need to trust in today because today does have enough of its own problems. There will be enough bumps in the road today that you don't need to worry about what tomorrow is going to bring because there might not even be a tomorrow. You're not promised a tomorrow. And in the men's work, one of the things that we do teach is acceptance and living in the moment and living in the day and understanding the importance of that and not getting ahead of yourself. And I think a lot of that is what this is also saying. It's not getting ahead of yourself. Cast your worries away because there's nothing you can do about them. There's nothing. All you can do is work on you. Be the best version of the best person that you truly are today. And don't waste it worrying about yesterday or tomorrow.
Amen. I really got nothing. You kind of said it all there. Just live in the moment. Be present. That's the only thing you can do. Most of the things that you worry about never happen anyway. I think Tom Petty said that. And it is the truth. Most of the things that you worry about really don't happen anyway. They don't come to fruition. So there's no point. So my passage for today, be the man who stands for what is right. And I'm going to read it from my phone, from the ESV, because it's a little bit more gentle than the NLT. So it is from 2 Kings 14:6, and it is, but he did not put to death the children of the murderers, according to what is written in the book of law of Moses, where the Lord commanded, fathers shall not be put to death because of their children, nor shall children be put to death because of their fathers, but each one shall die for his own sin. That's a lot of death in that one. But I think that goes to justice and personal responsibility. You know, you shouldn't have to suffer or pay for my wrongs, and I shouldn't be paying and suffering for your wrongs. And that's, accountability. We did a podcast on that recently, and take accountability for the things that you do. You have a part in everything that involves your life. It's not all someone else's fault or all somebody else's win. You have a lot of accountability. And if you take that accountability, then no one else should suffer whether you were right or wrong.
No, especially when it comes to your children. Children should never pay for the price of their father.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's definitely something that should never be. But unfortunately, they do in a lot of occasions. And that's why it's so important to be the best father that you possibly can be. You know, like I like what it says about how could pay forward something good? How could you stop yourself before paying forward something bad? I like that. I like that a lot.
The other thing you were saying about you said it, and it was also in the passage, but about the children should not pay for the father's mistakes. It's funny because a lot of the father's mistakes really is absent fathers. I don't know the numbers, but it's facts that when there is a missing father, that the children, especially the boys that turn to young men, are not the best young men because they did not have that male father figure. So when a father is not present, a boy tends to not be the man he needs to be. But also on that note, I know that every little girl needs a father. So every kid needs their mother and their father, to be completely honest. So I mean, even in like my situation with my divorce, like my ex-wife lives down the street, so my daughter has a mother and a father, and we're almost right there for the most part. So we are both very present, and well, hopefully that will turn out to be a good upbringing. I know we both do our best. So, but kids should not have to pay for an absent parent.
They also shouldn't have to pay for a parent that's not doing the right things in life, or living a good life.
Funny is, I think even the wrong things are better than absent, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think that is true. I think that it's very important that I think kids learn more from present parents, even when they are bad
Huh?
and they don't do the right things in life, than they learn from no parent at all. At least there are some things that they pick up that
Yes,
are not necessarily the worst things, even if
absolutely.
it's just simple as something of dad keeping or mom keeping a roof over my head or food in the fridge. Some aspects that child will learn as well.
Yep.
So
Anyway,
with that,
yes.
happy Cinco de Mayo,
Happy Cinco
everyone.
de Mayo. And check out our podcast that goes out every Sunday. And if you guys are looking for any one-on-one coaching or my free ebook or to join our men's group, check out our website, northmancoaching.com. Everything is on there. Go explore it, check it out, whatever. Send me an email. I'll leave comments, whatever you want to do. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see you. So after you're done with your margaritas, join the group. All right, guys, have a good one. And
Yep.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. Welcome to Northman's Morning Devotional with Gary and AJ. Grab your coffee and let's start off the day right.